You can now clone a human voice in real time without tokenization with Vox CPM 1.5. In this video, we are going to install this model, we are going to test this model, but more importantly, I am going to explain in very simple words what exactly is meant by without tokenization. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member, and you can see that we have been covering Vox CPM from day one and it has improved a lot. Also, please follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. So, what exactly is this model? Let's start with this. Vox CPM is an open source TTS or text to speech model built on the mini CPM4 language model backbone, which we also have covered on the channel. This TTS model generates highly natural, expressive speech directly from text input and supports context aware prosody. Prosody means where the model infers appropriate intonation, rhythm, and emotion from the sentence's meaning, and we will test it out. And also, it supports true to life zero shot voice cloning, and that is the main purpose of this video, to show you how to do that zero shot voice cloning, which simply means replicating a speaker's timbre, accent, pacing, tone, and style from just a few seconds of reference audio without any speaker specific retraining. Now, let's get it installed and then we will talk more around its architecture and, as was promised, what is meant by without tokenization. Now the model is very lightweight. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system and I have one GPU card NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM, and I will show you how much does it take. If you're looking to rent a CPU, GPU or VM on very affordable price, you can find the link to Master Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. Next up, let's git clone the repo of this model, and I will drop the link in video's description. And that is done. Next step, let me install all the requirements and everything is installed. Next up, let's kick off the web demo. You can also use it with CLI, but I'm just going to launch the web demo. First time it is going to download the model too. And the first time when you run this, it downloads the model. So let's wait. And now it is running on our local host at port 7860. Let's access it. And this is where Vox CPM is running on our local host, where we can start generating the speech. Now you can simply just give it a prompt speech, and then you can also optionally give it a prompt text. So first up, I'm just going to remove this and upload one of my own audio file, and then I will also ask it to convert this target text into my voice. So I have uploaded this audio, it is processing and it has automatically also transcribed it. So it is, let me play this first for you. Joy is found in simple moments of gratitude, and true contentment comes when we truly value the small blessings we already have in life. Okay, so I'm just going to use this target text, spend less than what you earn and invest the difference. And now let's generate the speech. While it generates, let's quickly check the VRAM consumption. I'm just going to open another window and then we'll go from there. I'll just show you in real time. So it is consuming just 4.5 gig of VRAM. You can run it on CPU if you have a good CPU, but I would suggest for these sort of good cloning, go with a, even with 8 GB or 4 GB VRAM, that should be good enough. Okay, now let's play it out. Spend less than what you earn and invest the difference. The voice texture is perfect. Accent is a bit different than mine, but very slight difference. Otherwise, it is good. Okay, let's do a few more. Okay, next up, I'm going to test out context aware prosody. And this audio file which I used with my voice, it is not of a great quality. So I'm just going to go with a good quality voice, and I'm just going to select this one. And for now, I'm just going to go with English. So now this is a better quality. I'll just play it for you.
Happiness is a fleeting feeling that can be found in life's simplest moments. A warm conversation with a loved one.
So this is the voice which I'm going to clone. And as I said, I'm checking the context aware prosody. What it means is very important to understand. So the model has the ability to infer natural emphasis, emotion, pacing, and subtle vocal shift directly from the sentence's meaning or context without any extra tags or instruction. Now you see, this target text is has an element of surprise or even exasperation. So I'm expecting, when I generate this speech model, which is running now, should, give me some sort of high rising pitch on belief or something like that. Let's test it out.
I can't believe you actually did that.
There you go. Perfect. The zero shot voice cleaning is great, and prosody is great too. Let's check out another one. So again, target text is finally, after all these years, it's over. So again, it is sort of testing the relief mixed with some maybe melancholy. Let's see if there is any slower pacing, a gentle drop in energy or not.
Finally, after all these years, it's over.
Yeah, quite good. Okay, slightly, I think melancholy is not there, but that is fine. Okay, let's try out another one. So I'm testing how dare you speak to me like that. Let's try it out again. This is anger, indignation. There should be some, sharp emphasis on the word dare here.
How dare you speak to me like that? How dare you speak to me like that?
Yeah, perfect. This is good. Okay, so maybe let's see if it can do whisper or some sort of maybe urgency. Let's see. So I'm shushing it. So let's see if it is able to do that.
Shh. Listen, do you hear that?
So three dots, there is quite a long pause. Maybe I could just move it to two. I have to go like.
Shh. Listen, do you hear that?
I need to generate it again. Sorry. So you see 6 seconds and done.
Shh. Listen, do you hear that?
Yeah, maybe dot is not, the punctuation. I need to fix it. Let's say if I just go with this, because there is also a space there. So you have to play with the model to get it right.
Shh. Listen, do you hear that?
You see, there is a question mark doubt in it. So this is cool. Let's do one final prosody test. Okay, let's do this romantic one just for educational purposes. Let's wait for it to finish generating.
Come closer. I want to feel every inch of you against me at this moment, my love.
Yeah, that is pretty flat, so model is not romantic. Okay. Now, as far as I can see, the model is bilingual. It is not multilingual, so I have just selected a Chinese voice, some prompt text it already has transcribed, and this is my target text. Let me play the source audio first.
院子门口不远处就是一个地铁站，这是一个美丽而神奇的景象。树上长满了。
Let me generate the speech. And this primarily says like the video, subscribe, and become a member of our channel.
点赞订阅视频，成为 File 频道的会员吧。
I don't hear my name.
点赞订阅视频，成为 File 频道的会员吧。
Well, there is some, I think. But if you're a Chinese speaker, please let me know. Okay, so I know it's not multilingual, but let's try one last with Arabic. And as I was expecting for Arabic, it has just gone into the loop. But look, other than that, I think Prosody is more or less really, really good. That's it. Let me know what do you think about the model. Again, please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. But it's not over yet. Finally, let me tell you what exactly is meant by this without tokenization. So let me keep it very simple so that we could understand in simple words. So now, when we say tokenization, in these sort of audio or voice models, the traditional models quantize continuous audio waveforms into a fixed set of categorical codes, which introduce irreversible information loss and also the bottlenecks that can degrade fine prosody, emotion, and natural flow. Without tokenization means that Vox CPM avoids the common TTS practice of converting audio into discrete tokens using a separate speech tokenizer or codec like encodec or Hubert style units. So this is how it makes sure that um, end-to-end continuous latent space would be filled with this tokenization without tokenization, and then it is simply using a causal audio encoder to compress raw audio into a dense continuous space. That's all there is to it. And with this simple change, they have managed to introduce this good prosody. Of course, there is still a room for improvement, but I think this is a major leap from their previous version. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for all the support.